I am just as confused as they come, and I am going to start Instagram. We are going to talk about my why today, right? So, I just asked my husband, I said, "Hey, babe, like, how much should I be revealing on this live?" And he was like, "Do your thing." It's like, hey, look at you. Because everything you do in your house affects everybody else, you know? So, hey, you need me, love?
No, I think you should have stayed.
No, thank you. You're going to take my boxes? Thank you. That's my son. No, I didn't put you on. He's not playing with me. Oh, okay. So I think I'm on Instagram too. At some point, I'm going to get this right, y'all. I'm going to figure it out. Figure it out. Okay. So, Badoom. We'll see. Uh, why did I start my business? So, you know what? Yeah, I can't stand this. In 2014, no, that's not right. In 2019, I got very sick, and I had to go through chemo. Yep, I got the big C. Had to go to chemo. Lost my hair, whole shebang bang, and I was like, "We're gonna get through this." Sorry, ADDing, and so I was like, "You know what? Got to go through it." I didn't want to go through it though. I really didn't. I wanted to just end up on the other side of it. I'm saying that like anybody does, but I really, really, it was very hard. This little piece of my wrap is bothering me, uh, and I still haven't figured out that mirroring thing. Yeah. So anyway, I went through chemo, lost my hair, which was as vain as it sounds. It's really not. It's just part of you that you're just not used to not having. You know what I'm saying? Like you're just not used to not having it. Like it's mine. Like hmm. Anyway, went through all of that, and then everything was fine. Everything was going well. I was like, look at me. I even started making some of my passwords cancer free, la la la, with the numbers at the end. I changed my passwords. Don't worry about that. Um, but then in 20, what year is this? 2025, 24, 23, 23. I got this crazy pain in my back, like crazy. And I thought, you start making up your own things. I didn't think that cancer traveled to the back. I guess I just didn't know anything about it in that way. And it went to my spine between the L5. These are all the things you learn when you have an illness. The L4 and L5 lumbar. Uh, so I went to urgent care. And the urgent care doctor was like, Mrs. Williams, I'm going to tell you. I'm trying to do both of y'all. Mrs. Williams, I'm going to tell you straight. You got too much happening. You've had too much in the past for me to be helping you. I'm so sorry. I can't help you. All right, ma'am. So she sent me to pain management. And pain management was like, yeah, I'm going to send you for an MRI. Now, modern day, you can look up everything on your phone. Like, as soon as you get a result, you're like, bloop, bloop, there it is. I know what I have. And so it said that it had metastasized to my spine. So at this point, I have an ongoing illness. It's just going to be going on, right? And so I went back and saw my original oncologist, who is absolutely great, over at Columbia Presbyterian. And I was sitting there, like, yes, in my feelings, like, I can't believe I'm back here. This is crazy. Everything you go through. What did I do to deserve this? This is wild. And I was like, you know what? Nobody whining no more. You're not even doing that. Mm-mm. Maybe when my son gets back, he can reposition this. Tyler, are you still here? Do you think you could put that back there so I could talk like boom, boom, boom to the boom? Whoa, 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 whoa. All right now. Okay, now I'm showing all my business now. You with that there. You got your here, you got your there. See, I think that's better, right? Oh my gosh, you can see all of my thousands of cups. You want to see my picture? for my wedding. This is on my desk. It's so cute, right? Ah! Look at that, so cute. Anyway, sorry. ADD is ADD. Okay, Tyler got it. He's the best. I actually have the best kids. And one day when they say that I have grown men kids, so one day when they say that I can show who they are, I will. But until then, that is their business. But I do have an aunt that told me once, you and your husband can't make ugly kids. I was like, I know that's right. Anyway, where was I? Oncology, yes. So I went back to my oncologist and she was like, we caught it early, you got this. But I'm sitting there in my feelings and I was like, you know what? No more of that. So I actually just went to the office manager. I was like, who's the office manager here? Although I had been there before, I never had a reason to see the office manager. So I was like, who's the office manager here? And they told me, she came out and I was like, let me ask you a question. You guys could see my inexperience. I need you to tilt this to me a little bit, please. I don't want to catching the ceiling. Like, yes. Down. There you go. A little more. Oh, that's actually good. Um, and I said to her, you know what? I'm going to be selling self-care boxes. And she was like, ADD and sorry. Just a little chin up.
Higher up or tilted up?
Tilt it, please. And she was like, I said, I'm going to be selling self-care boxes. Thank you. And I'd love to sell some to you. And you know what she said to me? I'll take 10. I had no business, no LLC. I had an idea that I'm going to rock this. I can do this, right? Look here. Wow. It's rude. But how about how am I supposed to look here too? You want to move this over a little, Cheen?
No. I want you.
So rude. Anyway, she said, I'll take 10. I said, okay. When they call my name, call my husband, babe, they said they're going to take 10. He's like, 10 of what? I was like, remember those self-care boxes we had kind of talked about? And he's like, word? I said, word. So I got to self-care boxing, right? And I knew that I wanted to put my name on it, and I knew I wanted it to be fire. Fire. Like, it's got to be fire. So I got these cutesy pink boxes. I put in the pink, paper, and when my self-care manager, social media manager does this whole thing, he'll do the bloop bloop with the B-rolls or whatever, show you what I did, and I gave her a great deal, right? Because she was like, out the gate, I got you, and I was like, and then I got you. She bought 10 that very first year, and I said, well, you know what? I can't sell self-care once a year. Yeah, nobody eats cereal off that. So what are we gonna do? I said, we're gonna start a straight up business. A business. Boop. So I said, I want to sell self-care boxes to women, not breast cancer boxes, right? I do that once a year. I do it in bulk. I do it at two or three places in the hospital. We're going to branch out to new hospitals this year. But after you sell something like a breast cancer box or any kind of, chronic illness, something that you go through permanently, yes, brown, permanently or regularly, like how many breast cancer stickers can you get? Like, nobody wants that all the time. Yes, I know. Yes. The first time it's like, oh, yeah, fight the fight. Yes, we all want to fight. Yes, the warriors, yes. And I don't like the word survivor because it makes me feel like the other people didn't fight. Like, I just don't like it. All right, he left, so I can move this a little bit the way I want. So anyway, I was like, okay, there's only so many of those you can sell. I sell those once a year. They give them out to patients that they choose. I don't know who the patients are. It's a HIPAA issue, so I just get the feedback, which I love. I appreciate them giving me the feedback, and and so now I had proof of concept, which I heard a woman say, gosh, I can't remember her name. I'm so sorry, ma'am. But once you have proof of concept, you know that you can move forward. It's all about finding your people, finding your crowd, finding who wants your stuff. So I just started promoting, like, this is what we're going to have. People have got to trust you too, right? Because here's the thing, they don't know what's going to be in the next box, right? So how are they going to know, like, and trust you? Hence, doing lives now, um, doing some social media. But anyway, back to the boxes. So I really wanted to target, and we still do, women who are kind of in their prime, who are taking care of children, maybe grown children, um, maybe their parents. Uh, Generally, they have a job or career, sometimes that they like or that they're just very good at. Um, and they really just don't have time for themselves. They haven't made the time for themselves. They know they want self care. They know that they deserve self care. They know they deserve really nice self care, and but they just haven't had the time for themselves. And so that's who our box targets, the women kind of in that area. Um, they love to get home and have that happy mail, that box that's just like, this is here for me. And my son just took out a pack of boxes. I should have showed you the wrapping, but this morning was a morning that was like, I have half nail polish on, half off, because I was putting on this vegan nail polish. Because I told you guys in my last live that my nails are kind of funky from the medicines I take. So I was trying to use a vegan nail polish. And then I put it on, and then the washing machine started making this sound, which, it sounds like, I just realized that I think I'm doing my live on the wrong stream on my, what Instagram? I promise you, I'm a hot mess. Okay. Do I change it? Do I leave it? Do I add? I don't know how to add it. Whatever. It's done. Anywho, so that's how we started the business. So that is my why. Why did I start this business? Because I didn't want to kind of sit back and say, whoa, it's me, right? And I have those moments. I think a lot of us do. Whoa, it's me. I can't function. Uh, but I heard on Law and Order, of all places, and I don't know if they got it from somewhere else. I heard someone say on Law and Order, you're having a bad day in a beautiful life. And that's how I feel sometimes. I'm just having a bad day in a beautiful life. I have a beautiful life. I think I've said before, about my 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5 grandkids, 4 sons, 3 pets, 2 daughter-in-laws, and 1 hubby. I have a beautiful life. And so some days are not the best. Some days I have more pain. Some days I have a ton of appointments. I'll be in there like, I'm just going to work here because it would be easier. But I love my business. I love knowing that when women get my box, that it is fire. And I love knowing that if it's not, they're going to be like, Sharene, this one item I didn't love, or the items that I pick are unique. They're different. They're not all the soaps and lotions all the time. This cup is in the box that just went out. Do more with less. It's talking about simplicity, how to make self-care just simple and easy. Um, and so that's the box that just went out. Today is the 14th. Yes. So we ship generally between the 10th and the 15th. The first batch just went out. The second will go out this evening. Yes. So we like unique items. I like items that they can sometimes take with them. I just like for them to be delighted and pampered when they get the box. And a lot of our items, or every box, as long as they get you get the signature and higher, you will get something that is personalized. So this month we are personalizing uh, a pouch, right? And putting these letters on them so they iron on. I have a little pressy machine, heat press. Uh, and we do a lot of specialty boxes too. People will email the business and say, listen, um, I have a such and such need, and we'll say, let me see what we can put together for you. So we'll do specialty boxes as well. But the reason I started this box is because I was just ill, and I was like, I'm just not going to let this illness take me down. Um, a friend of mine, my oldest friend, that doesn't mean she's old, my oldest friend, goodness gracious, we've known each other since junior high school. Dang, Chris, that's crazy. We've known each other since junior high school. She said to me that I think Robbins said to make your message, to make your mess your message, something like that. She says that reminds her of me. And so that's what I did. And that's why I sell these boxes, which are very nice boxes, if I do say so myself. Actually, yes, I say so. And so do my subscribers. You check our website. I have one 4-star review that I do need to post. And the rest are pretty good reviews. Because I take my time. I really look at what I think women in that target area would want. What do they want to see? What will they be delighted with? What might they have that they say, you know what, I wouldn't have bought that for myself, but goodness gracious, I do love it. Or at the very least, it's going to go to someone else. So I take a lot of pride in it. I take a lot of time with it. And I just want to tell you guys a bit of my story, why I do what I do, and just appreciate it. And, you know, maybe I'll do it again at some point, a little more with bullet points, or, you know, this is how long I had to stay in the hospital. This was my chemo picture. Or maybe one of my social media managers will put that up. And this was when we took the first set of boxes to our to the hospital, right? These are the pictures of the boxes. Just the growth. This is how we changed from this logo to this logo. This is why we made the change. So just those kind of things will show some growth that we've done. And yeah, so I hope you all have enjoyed. This is really Tiffany. Tiffany, girl, why did I do this? Hey girl, why did I do this on the wrong Instagram? This was supposed to be the professional Instagram. I am a hot mess. But Tiffany, thank you for coming by. I cracked myself up. Anywho, okay. Thank you all. If you're watching on the replay, or if you join me now, I really appreciate it. I can't wait to get off and tell my husband that I was on the completely wrong Instagram. A social media manager is going to have a fit. But listen, this perimenopause is menopausing, and that's it. What can you do? I made it. Okay. Bye, everybody. Thank you all for coming by. See you next Friday with a new topic. Bye. Bye, Tiffany.